All right, here we go. So it looks like Nintendude is coming up to the station. Nintendude?
Oh, wow.
Ultimate?
You know, I remember the first 2 months of Smash 4, Nintendude played ZSS.
I remember that.
You remember that?
I do remember that. Yes, yes.
I remember he didn't come back.
He did not. All right, so we're starting out. Banjo. All right.
All right. You know, everyone's a Banjo fan, though. I mean, you got to admit.
That's true. Very common.
See what Nintendude can bring. If you guys don't know why we're so surprised to see Nintendude, it actually acknowledged as one of the better Ice Climbers players out there in Melee, but or at least he was. It's kind of slowed down a little bit, but it looks like he's decided to bring his talents to the ultimate stage, so we'll see if they pan out well against a young man who I saw earlier, Fishbait in Squad Strike, and his Snake was quite impressive.
Yeah, I was watching him in Squad Strike. Definitely a Snake player if you watch his play. Interested to see how Banjo goes here, because a lot of people have sort of called Banjo worse Snake, like a Snake Jr. kind of thing, but I think he's got some other stuff to him.
He does. I mean, but it's kind of fair because like there are a lot of comparisons when you kind of think about how these characters operate, you know, with the grenade, the projectiles in general, the up tilt, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I could see it, but he's still his own character.
Yeah. So right now, pretty even between these two.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that should be it. Oh, no, he doesn't go for the up tilt. Up smashes by accident.
Oh, okay, a little bit of a mistake. Could be costly down the stretch. We shall find out. Great conversion, man. I mean, that's kind of like a 50-50 in that situation, but ultimately, if you get the one you're looking for, it's good business.
Very well played by Nintendo. Basically, if Banjo down throws you, you can either mash out and risk getting hit by the up tilt, or you can stay in the ground, but then he can up smash.
There you go.
So, good stuff there. Nintendo going to make it back to the stage. I feel like Banjo can be pretty disruptive to Snake. I do feel like Snake probably has the upper hand just by virtue of being such a strong character, but I think Banjo has stuff to kind of make Snake's life a little bit harder. The eggs blow up the grenades if Snake is holding them. Recovering against Banjo could be pretty tough too, between the grenades and all of his jumps. Have to see if Nintendo can put that to good use.
And Banjo, like, he can hit you out the Cypher too.
Yes.
That's kind of something to keep in mind as well. Like, some characters struggle with that, but I don't think Banjo is among that class.
Only with forward air though, which is kind of surprising because you would think back air does it, but no.
Yeah, forward air. You're talking about the big punch, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
that one will knock him out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yep.
So right now, 83-12. Nintendude struggling. Trying to get in on the Snake. Gets the up air, but can't quite string it together.
Ooh, I like that extension with the down tilt. That was clean. And then we're just going to throw out them Wonder Wings because why the hell not?
Yep, go for it. Let's see, forward tilt. Yeah, he's got a box to the ledge.
I like the spacing. That's clean.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, your shield is done, bro.
Yeah,
yes,
just forward
please.
smash.
I just wanted Kazooie to get some good, solid screen time, okay? I was rooting for that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, she's like in a lot of the moves, but like you don't notice her.
We say Banjo, like it's not like Ice Climbers, you know what I mean? Like it's just Banjo. But Kazooie, man, she come out too, man.
Just pull out the grenade. Wow, first hit of neutral air into the up tilt. Good stuff by Fishbait, locking it down to one stock apiece.
All right, truly is anybody's game. Nintendude trying to make his ultimate debut a successful one. Not doing a bad job. Fishbait, I mean, like I said, I saw this guy earlier in Squad Strike. He was pretty solid, but that was good connection. Yeah, good anticipation. Nikita threatening, but we'll settle for the back air. Why not?
Yeah, even if you don't get the Nikita, just trying to get people trying to maneuver around it, jumping around it, trying to find their way can really put them in a bad spot. Nintendo trying to chase him in the air, but the Cypher just goes so high, he can't quite do it. Oh, wow, getting blown up by 2 grenades.
Well, I thought he had the follow-up red tee. Does he have the grenade? He does.
Yeah, he did.
All right, Banjo, almost a victim of his own artillery.
Watch it. All right, he's good. All right, back air. He might be able to do this here. Oh, he had to chase him off. He thought he was going to go low. Goes for the goes for the side B, and he got it.
Great play from Nintendo. Wonder Wing is so good, bro.
Yeah, it really is.
Like, we actually out here just making these plays.
Yeah, it's so strong for so much of the move. It feels like at the very end it's not particularly strong, but if you get it early or in the middle, it's enough to KO even a character as heavy as Snake. Nintendude, very good play there, predicting where his opponent was going to land on the Cypher.
Big brain, big plays. Nintendude's got it all. You know this guy's a graduate of college? Yeah, he graduated.
Yeah, but you didn't even say what college. It's just, college.
Well, that's impressive.
Yeah, he went somewhere. I don't know.
Nobody just graduates college. Like 4 years.
I mean, I did.
Right. So you too.
Okay.
That's why your Banjo's aight.
All right. All right. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you.
Saying, bro.
We'll see if Fishbait can show us some of his big brain stuff. I don't know. He looked really strong. It was just the ending, you know, falling into that Wonder Wing. It was tough.
Big facts, man. The biggest effects.
So yeah, same characters, Banjo, Kazooie, and Snake. Not sure on the stage, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, we out, baby. Let's get it.
PS2 again. And Nintendude, not a lot of people sort of peg him for like a Melee guy, but this is not his only Smash game. He plays Smash 64, plays Melee, plays all kinds of Smash games. Yeah. Now he's trying to make a mark in Ultimate as well.
He's very good at 64 as well, too.
Yes.
Like that, Melee, very solid all around. And obviously, like, really what it comes down to when I think of somebody like that, it's just like, okay, you just have good fundamentals.
Yeah, for
so
sure.
So that's going to transfer, like, no matter what Smash game you're playing. It's all about really just mastering matchups at that point. Snake can be a little bit of a tricky one. We always like to say if you didn't play Brawl, you have a hard time with this character for sure. So, but Nintendude having no issues in the first game, so you can put another one on the board.
And it's really interesting because I remember when everybody was saying Snake was the best character and he was super dumb, but I feel like it took us years to figure out how to beat Snake in Brawl. And in Ultimate, it's taken like months. Yeah. And part of that is because we're more familiar with it. But I think part of it is just people get better so much faster now, and the Ultimate players that kind of grew up with Smash 4, you know, they're so much faster at developing. So good stuff there.
Not to mention there's just like a ton more resources these days too. Like, you know.
Using the Wonder Wing there, not really connecting anything. He's going to go low. Should be a good opportunity for Nintendude, but doesn't really make anything of it. He's trying to go high.
Yeah, he wanted to catch him. That forward air was waiting, but unable to convert. Be a good opportunity.
Yeah, I think he's got to punish him for going low, because like every time he goes high, there's nothing really Nintendude can do other than catch the landing. But if he goes low, Nintendude should be able to get down there.
Oof. Nintendude not being able to really get much of anything started.
No.
It's been a really good response from Fishbait thus far. Homie is not slowing down.
No. I think he's just, he kind of tightened the screws a lot. Like, he's just holding his ground, not moving, becoming that fortress that Snake can be. But eventually, it's going to fall to that Wonder Wing.
Well, one thing I think that's been kind of terrific is he's not approaching as much, right? That first game,
not at all.
He was very aggressive, and he maybe kind of played him like, oh, I know who Nintendude is. He's a Melee guy. He's not going to know what he's doing here.
Yes.
And didn't pay him that proper amount of respect. This time, though, I don't feel like that's the case. Like, he is playing Snake in a more optimal fashion, if you will.
For sure.
And he's definitely reaping the rewards. Nintendude 101%.
He's definitely on lockdown. It's a triple jab grenade in the air. Good stuff. Catching the shield. Okay, so he's going to drop low. Good reaction, trying to follow what Nintendude was going to do.
I like some of these grenade plays that Nintendo's using. Trying to keep him pinned down in his shield. Wonder Wing coming up, but so I wonder what he was thinking with that play.
Yeah, it's tough.
See ya.
It sucks because like you want to do it to break zone and like to get through projectiles and you get back on stage, but if you get too predictable, it doesn't matter. You're gonna fall to it.
I mean, you got to think about it. Like just the amount of startup it has, like people can react to it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like,
I think it's like 18 frames.
Yeah, 18 frames. It's not an instant startup, so.
Oh, nice.
Okay, ain't no reaction there. Nintendude was like, calm down, boys. I'm still very much so in this game. Not bad at all. I mean, this started out pretty rocky for Nintendude. He's weathered this storm rather well.
Yeah, he's got a couple like crucial Wonder Wings. And that's how he's staying in the game. Good stuff, getting the grenade into the up air. Right. And Fishbait taking so much damage from his own grenades and from Nintendude.
And it's funny, too, like, you don't think this very often, but, I mean, Banjo, he's kind of like Snake in the fact he's content to do those trades as well.
Yes.
Like, he's got some good weight to him as well.
Yep.
And the fact that he's leading by at least 60%, that is a really good spot to be in at the moment. Fishbait needs to tighten it up once again. Maybe getting a little impatient, but solid grab.
Well, now the problem is, how do you kill? Because obviously, if he gets the Wonder Wing, that'll do it, but it's such a commitment, and Fishbait doesn't, you know, just fall for that.
Yeah, I think he's got 3 left in the chamber, if I'm not mistaken.
So here we go. We're going to sort of zone out a little bit, which I think might it's like the only play Nintendude can make, because if he runs in on Snake, oh, wow, gets the forward air, sneaks it in, not quite enough to KO just yet.
All right, getting the false finish, going super low.
Yeah, that doesn't break Cypher. Wow. Really surprised by that. Maybe it was a soft hit or something. Oh, Jesus!
Oh, my God, bro. I thought he had that.
He's got to be, yeah, not twice. No.
He's baiting him, bro.
Yeah. Look at Fishbait. He's like laughing in the cam. I think he has one more, right?
I think he has one more.
I hate that you can't tell. Like there's nothing on the screen, you know. What?
Oh,
hello?
Bro, what?
Fishbait?
Baited himself.
Okay. Well, gonna fall off the stage.
It's one of those things where you throw the hook and it gets caught on your own underpants. You just
give yourself a wedgie.
Yeah, you're reeling, but you're not going nowhere.
I'm pretty sure I saw that in a Goofy cartoon.
Yeah, well, that was a goofy-ass ending. I'll tell you that much. But nonetheless, good debut in Ultimate for Nintendude. Unfortunately, Fishbait falling 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, like, you could see all the pieces there, and like he started out really strong, but Nintendude, again, veteran of multiple games, just kind of changed up his game plan, changed how he was sort of approaching the match, and that'll do it.
Every single time. So, good opener for you guys. Again, EE Coney holding it down. Having a lot of fun at the big house.
Yep.
The biggest of houses. You know what I'm saying?
We were just chilling. Yeah, for sure.
Think about it.
It's crazy to, like, what other tournament series have gone on 9 years? There's nothing, right? Like, you got Genesis, which is up to 7, but that's not. That was because of a big break.
Yeah, I think Pound is at 6, something like that. So, I mean,
might be the longest running, right?
Yeah, consistently, definitely, because it's been year after year after year. Like, they found a way to make this event happen, and it only continues to prosper. So,